control now and they're nice and chilled. They're just going to chip away, try and get one boat at a time here. Not go out on too big a flyer. But I think if they just sail consistently, they'll get a couple boats back. And Tech 2 stuff.
Hoy domingo, día 18 de febrero, en una de las pruebas de la final de la Superfoil, el equipo Tech 2, cuyo patrón es el ex ganador de la Volvo Ocean Race del año 2014-2015 y tripulante del Artemis, se ha quedado enganchado por el cabo de fondeo en una baliza. Aquí os traemos toda la acción de la maniobra para desengancharse. No hubo consecuencias personales, solo la honrilla de ir delante y terminar detrás. Os recordamos que mañana haremos la final de las Superfoilers de Gold Coast en Australia.
Record point whizzing right past as Tech 2 has some serious issues. And look at the run of the current and the breeze.
Yeah, so you can see all that choppy water on the right of the screen. That's the tide line, and that's where the tide's really going to start ripping. There'll be deep water there. The current will be running faster there than anywhere else.
Jimmy, talk me through what happens here. We've virtually got a moving race course. The marker's changing every second.
Yeah, so this is quite common. Basically, everyone just has to go around Tech 2 now.
Wait, we get a second. Okay, we got to get this, guys. Side toe, please. Side toe. Yes. Quickly.
So massive issues here. You can see Tech 2's being blown almost downwind. The tide's sweeping them downwind. They have this T angle on the bottom of their rudder, and the chain on the mark will be wrapped around that. So it can definitely cause some damage, and it's just extremely hard to get off.
Yeah, and look, Sam Newton's jumped on the support boat there. Holly as well at the back lending some support. And that's the picture, isn't it? I mean, brother, you got a rudder and you got some issues there, don't you?
Yeah, so just super tough situation there. There's almost nothing you can do except for cutting the rope, which we saw yesterday.
And they're going to have to abandon this race right now because it's too much commotion there as the marker moves. This is not the first time we've seen this, Jimmy.
Get out, reverse.
And it's all well and good to say reverse, 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 but the Superfoilers don't have a reverse gear as they get really close to the jet ski there as well, rendering some services. Those Pro Guard boys will be in there. Someone.
Nice, beautiful, beautiful.
We need Crocodile Dundee. You call that a knife?
Really
this
good.
is a knife. That's what we need right now. Holly's probably carrying one. She's a jack of all trades. She's probably got one in her back pocket.
Forward a bit.
Yeah, super painful situation, of course.
That's perfect.
Getting your fingers in around the chain, rubbing on the carbon foil is a really nasty spot to be, so you can see them getting in there. They've got to try and cut that free. There's a lot of stress being put on the boat here, and it's not great for the gear. Hopefully they haven't done any damage to their rudder foil, because the smallest chafe or nick in that rudder foil can sort of severely damage your sort of foiling speed.
And Sam Newton looked like he was just reclining on a pillow for a while there. Very comfortable
Hang in there,
stuff.
Sambo.
And just getting some words of encouragement from Luke at the moment. Hang in there, buddy. And it looks to me, Jimmy, that they are free finally from the biggest headache you can imagine on race one of the day.
Yeah, extremely tough situation there, and Luke Parkinson is pretty good in those sort of situations. He's the kind of guy you want around. He's always got a level head. He's always straight into fixing the problem, not blowing up at anyone, just trying to fix the situation as quick as he can.
Aiden Menzies back on board now, stepping in. Spare rudder he's calling for there.
Here, please.
Asking for a spare rudder and getting a love tap there from the support boat, the official support craft there.
I'm just going to bear away before we get into pain.
And can you see any damage there?
Yeah, so you can see a big chunk out of the foil about a foot down from the boat. And good thing that it's nice and high. The lower down that it is towards that T section, that's what we're going to be flying on for the majority of it. So a nick up that high in the foil is not too much of an issue. Just not sure how much damage he's going to have down low on the crucial part of the wing there.
Jack, a bit of commotion on the racetrack for a change here in the Gold Coast.
Yeah, Nick, you guys are missing the story here. ID's the first winner other than Euroflex. What's going on?
Oh, we're enjoying seeing Tech 2's calamities so much. Jack, will those points count given the race was abandoned, we're hearing?
You bet. So the way that this works is that we finish with the first gate rounding. So the positions that they went through, the bottom marks, is what stands, and that definitely